The Serious Minds Brain Tonic was created to sharpen the mind by protecting cells and increasing neurotransmitters associated with learning and memory. This is the Serious Minds Brain Tonic. The Resurrection Formula. This male reproductive tonic elixir is the resurrection you've been looking for. It is a stimulating sexual tonic with mild androgen-like effects that is nourishing to the reproductive system. You can order them at www.professorgriff.me and www.seriousmindsinstitute.com. Just call 678-557-2919. Your health is your wealth. Peace.
Greetings, Professor Griffin, Public Enemy, instructor for the USCCA. Today, we're going to talk about safety, training, education, and legal protection. Join us out here on the range to get some training, get some education, most of all safety, and definitely if you have to use your firearm, some legal protection. Threat. Contact us. Simply go to www.professorgriff.me or www.seriousmindsinstitute.com for safety, training, education, and legal protection. Alright? Professor Griff, Public Enemy, and I'll see y'all in class.
Greetings, this is Professor Griff, and I want to present to you my custom-made AR-15 30-round mags. Right now, you can get these 4 custom 30-round AR-15 mags. Just call 678-557-2919 or go on my website, www.professorgriff.me. Yours truly, the Minister of Information, Professor Griff. Because serious minds are for serious minds that attract serious minds with serious arms. Seriously.
Greetings, 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 greetings. All right, I hope everyone is doing all right. Yeah, this lighting is kind of shabby, but I can make do. I'm have to get the other light. Sorry. Greetings. What's up with everyone? How's everyone doing? Shout out to the Serious Minds family. All right. Greetings to the Serious Minds family. Everybody over here on YouTube. Everybody on Facebook. Peace, Quan. What's good? All right. All right. Love and light to you too, sis. All right. Quan, what's going on with you? Should turn my volume up. Like, turn my volume. Hold on. Should I get closer and turn my volume up? Hold on. Turn my volume up. Like, turn my. All right. Let me know when the volume is cool. Turn my volume up. Like, is my volume turned up at this point? Like, right here? Sup, Griff? Any new books coming out? Yeah, I got 2 coming. There's a few people that I owe the get the green, black, and red in. And artifactual getting done right now. So yeah, thanks for asking that question about the books. Shout out to everyone in the Serious Minds family, everyone on IG, everyone on Facebook and YouTube, Periscope, wherever you are out there. Thank you all very much for tuning in, and I really appreciate that. All right. I know it's kind of sporadic. The times that I'm coming on, but trying to situate myself with this kind of, we're having trouble streaming to Facebook. This may be because the issue with Facebook's in. It is possible that the stream was ended or deleted on Facebook. We'll keep trying. Okay. All right. Got you. I got the Facebook message. All right, tonight, fam. Oh, first of all, let's welcome back Quan. Glad that everything is all right. Yeah, Quan S. S stands for the squeaky voice. Shay Shakur is back in the building, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Butt Scratch, South Carolina. Where is it at? North Carolina? Yeah, I don't know what part of North Carolina he went to, man, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think they banned toilet tissue where he went, where he was at in North Carolina. Anyway, tonight we're going to discuss the George Floyd Justice Policing Act. I think it's a very timely subject. Don't you think so? And maybe y'all can chime in and help me out with the discussion. I'd really appreciate that. Or maybe someone would like to come on to talk about what this really means. But in the meantime, in between time, we are going to dive into it. I think we need to keep in mind. Hold on for a second. I think we need to keep in mind Dr. Francis Cress Welsing's definition of racism and white supremacy as we approach this, because I'm not going to go on to, I was going to say to my understanding, and then I was going to kind of dive into it, but let's not do Professor Griff's understanding. I'm trying to find a House Resolution Bill 7120, the 116th Congress, 2019 to 2020, George Floyd Justice in Policing Act of 2020. All right. Okay. Hope everyone is on board with shout out to Double B. What's good? Shout out to the Ernster. What's happening? Mr. Ernest Grant, sir. Yeah, what's good? Shout out to everyone over here on IG. Thank you all very much for the support. Really appreciate everyone. All right. Let's see. All right, shown here, introduced in the House. I believe it was June 8th, 2020. The Justice in Policing Act of 2020. This bill addresses a wide range of policies, and issues regarding policing practices and law enforcement accountability. All right. Okay. It includes measures to increase accountability for law enforcement misconduct, to enhance transparency and data collection, and to eliminate discriminatory practices on policies and practices. The bill, it says the bill facilitates federal enforcement of constitutional violations, IG or EG, excessive use of force by state and local law enforcement. Among other things, it does the following: lowers the criminal intent standard, lowers the criminal intent standard, lowers the criminal intent standard. I'm just trying to wrap my brain around that. All right. It lowers the standard. I don't know. All right, from willful to knowing or reckless, to convict a law enforcement officer for misconduct in a federal prosecution. Lowers the criminal intent. Okay. If I would have read the whole thing, I would have probably understood it better, but that's my bad. That's United States public education in effect. Roosevelt Junior Senior High School. All right. Okay. I'm learning. Give me a minute. I'm wrestling with it. 2, limits qualified immunity as a defense to liability in a private civil action against a law enforcement officer or state correction officer. And 3, authorizes the Department of Justice to issue subpoenas in investigation of police departments for a pattern or practice of discrimination. All right, pattern or a practice. Let's start with number 3 and work our way back. Authorizes the Department of Justice, it's the DOJ, all right, to issue subpoenas in investigations of police departments for a pattern or practice of discrimination. First question: do you believe, know, or understand that what we are witnessing with the murders, the assassinations, and the killing of young black men by police officers, is it a pattern and or practice? What do you think? This is HR 7120 in the 116th Congress, 2019 and 2020. It's called the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act, of which, let me finish saying this, that I think it passed through the House. It did not pass through the Republican Senate. Hold on. Trackbill.com. Let's track the bill. Let's see where it's at. Calendar number 490, 116th Congress, second session, HR House Resolution, Bill 7120 in the Senate of the United States. That's where it's at. That's where it's stalled out at, in the Senate. All right. Where are the black Republicans? Let's talk. Where are all the black Republicans? Because if it's stalled out in the Senate and it's waiting on the Republicans to get together to see whether or not if this is going to pass as a bill, because there's only about a handful of police officers that have ever been punished or taken to trial or held to account for their actions. And as I said the other night, if white police officers and black police officers got the same training, why don't you find black police officers killing young white teenagers and young white males? You said Tim Scott, Republican of South Carolina, won't vote for this. Why won't he vote for this? Someone said because he's boule. Who is Tim Scott and what is the boule? Harold Taylor, thanks for tuning in, man. Castillo 60628, got you. Let's talk. Why won't Tim Scott, Republican from South Carolina, vote for this? Someone said he probably boule. I'm playing the advocate. Some say devil's advocate. I guess that's the term. Oh, Tim Scott is a boot-licking, handkerchief-head Negro. That's why. Okay. Guess we got our answer. Can y'all give me Tim Scott's resume? I don't know Tim Scott. Stokely Carmichael dropped all that boule information. Well, he's not here with us right now. Can you drop it? Senator Scott, black Republican, follows the GOP standard, the good old boy standard. Okay. All right. How did that Negro even get to be a senator? I guess the good old boys wanted him in, so now he's in. Oh, excuse me, sir. You have the Shane. Huh? You have the what's the name? The voiceover?
Yeah.
Okay. He's trying to save face with the black community, but he shares the same ideologies as the Republican Party. Okay. Got you. I'm just trying to feel this thing out because since June of 2020, since this bill was announced and it was run through the House and now it's stalled out at the Senate, what happened? Since George Floyd, how many murders of black people did we experience? How many people did we experience getting murdered? I think there was this cheap speaker, that bootleg speaker we bought that night when we was filming. Yeah, from the crackhead. Come on, family, talk to me. I'm open. I'm here for the discussion. Let's dive back into the George Floyd Act. Section 1, short title, table of contents. Short title, the act may be cited as the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act of 2020. All right. It talks about the Attorney General, law enforcement. It talks about the idea of accreditation for law enforcement agencies. It goes into federality's involvement, the Fed's involvement in these particular cases as they take them on if they fall up under the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act of 2020. It will need to be a minimum of 10 GOP senatorial votes to get passed before hitting Biden's desk. So who are these senators that are holding out? Do we got names? Can we name the names? Who was the latest brother to get gunned down by police? And if we can call his name and put his name up, does he fall up under this particular George Floyd Policing Act? So none are making themselves known? Okay. It's the same ones that won't pass the lynching bill. Damn. Andrew Brown Jr. What happened to Andrew Brown Jr., family? All right, FBI opened civil rights investigation into police shooting of Andrew Brown Jr. Okay. Andrew Brown Jr. shot 5 times, once in the back of the head. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, fam. All right. Brown, Elizabeth City, North Carolina, shot in the back of the head. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. When I was going through my little training, y'all don't need to know nothing about that in depth. The one shot to the back of the head, that's assassination. I don't know how else y'all can call that. And everyone out there that's either police, feds, former police, certain units of the military, black ops, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Hell, you could watch a couple of gangster movies and figure this out. This ain't hard to figure out. You neutralize him, and then after you neutralize him to make sure he's out of here, all right, really, two to the back of the dome, behind the ear, whatever. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Is this policing? Is my question. Is this policing? No, I didn't see the press conference. But is this policing? All right. Are white people policed this way? Do they randomly track down white people, shoot them down, and then walk up on them close range, shoot them in the back of the head? I'm just asking a basic question. If you say this is policing, then where are they training these particular officers to shoot people in the back of the head? Now, I've been trained. Started to go that route. Child Protective Service, as far as the police department is concerned, ended up doing something else. Also, they serving warrants like they did in the West. Bring them in dead or alive, huh? Okay. I'm just asking some basic questions because with my finger on the pulse of the people, maybe the people want to know the answer to some of these questions that Professor Grip is raising. So, how many people, by a show of hands, believe that he was assassinated with the one bullet to the back of the dome and the other 4 bullets riddled his body? Hmm. It's just a basic question that we're asking, and we're just having a conversation so we can kind of ask ourselves. Just to let everybody know, tomorrow I will be on Clubhouse probably a couple of times tomorrow. I am discussing Is rap responsible for the murder of hip hop? Is rap responsible for the murder of hip hop? How many people believe that these are initiations that are going on? Bloodletting, blood spilling, offerings, sacrifice, blood sacrifice. So if you're on Clubhouse, come check me out tomorrow. You should get a notification. I'm not sure what time I'm coming on, but you should get a notification if you're on Clubhouse. All right. If you don't have an iPhone, we got to get you a bootleg iPhone, Quan. I said that too with the Potter lady. Okay. She had to get a body. It's a fool's belief. What is a fool's belief? DJ Champ 53. We don't deal with belief over here. Either we're gonna state the actual facts or we're not. Some people do. I'm trying to bring people from belief into the area of knowing, and then we could become. All right. What do we think is going on? Because if they won't pass acts, legislation, law that will criminalize them for their behavior, then somewhere, some lawmakers are finding that it's absolutely fine for them to do this because they haven't passed it yet. They haven't passed the George Floyd Act yet. Andrew Brown Jr. died from a fatal gunshot to the back of the head. His relatives and family attorneys said Tuesday, citing the results as an independent autopsy. The finding bolstered a claim that Brown was executed, the family said. It was a kill shot to the back of the head. And all of y'all that know what I'm talking about, when I say a kill shot, you know what I'm talking about. Someone had sent me some information and it says the police, and especially these kind of small towns, they already know who the drug dealers are. They already know who the criminals are. They know them by their name. The vast majority of black men that get shot down are not criminals. But this seems funny. It almost seems like we got to make sure he's dead. Elizabeth City Mayor Betty Parker announced a curfew from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. starting Tuesday. North Carolina governor. They already rolled out the National Guard because they figured once they release the body cam footage, it's going to be on and popping. And let me stop here by saying this. I want to give a rousing round of applause to all the brothers and sisters that showed up at this United States Army dude's house, surrounded his goddamn house, and put pressure on them people. All right, let's give them a round of applause. That's what should happen. That's what Professor Grip has been talking about. You touch one, you touch all. That young brother that he was threatening, pushing around, ain't had no fighting in him like that. You could tell he wasn't about that life. But when 50 people show up at your house, yeah. No matter what he was charged with, accused of, as with Derek Chauvin, you are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Now, not at the hands of police department on the streets. Exactly. Shout out to them brothers and sisters, where was it at, in South Carolina, showed up and showed the fuck out. For real. One sister just brought a lawn chair and just like, yo. He's like, yeah, we gonna be out here for a minute. They order some motherfucking pizza or something and shit for real. Yeah, she was watching cable and shit. She was just like, oh, move that motherfucker out the way so I can watch this. They was calling dude out. They was like, yo, keep that same energy. Come on out here. There was some unruly motherfuckers waiting out for dude, though. Who was the white dude that pushed the sister at the amusement park? And about 9 black women beat him up. You seen Jerry curl, juice flying, weaves, broken extensions and shit. They was hitting this dude with. One chick took off her girdle and slapped the dude. They tied him up with some chick's bra. She was like a 48 triple E or something. They was beating the hell out of this one dude. I'm like, God damn. I guess ain't nobody wearing Jerry curls no more. Aisha Raw, peace, what's good? I mean, it was going down for real. Did you see that? Oh, that's right. You was in love or something. I don't know where you was at, man. All right. That's how it should happen. If the sister stepping up the ride and getting her children and the dude pushed her, yeah, you see one sister getting in it like that, yeah, man. Come from all the way across the goddamn park. Be like, excuse me, auntie, hold on, folks. I got something to take care of. Bring the pain. Shit. I came to bring the pain. Bring the pain. I'm going to say something. I know y'all going to get mad at me. But that's what these kind of forums are for. So y'all can get mad and correct your brother, Professor Griff. And I don't mind being corrected. But can y'all help me out, please? Seriously. It's not even going to be long. I'm going to condense it. All right, so can y'all give me the thumbs up? Can I say this without y'all beating up on me too hard? Seriously. Quan, is it cool? So let me ask y'all something. So if this dude is obviously a threat, right? Why is it that when I see black people fighting black people seem more aggressive when they fighting black people than they fighting any other people? Am I right or wrong? Help me out. Just that's it, Catherine. Just one my, not even a Johnny Gill. My. Just one my. I can't even get 3. Quan said in some cases. Okay. Somebody said sometimes. All right. I got you. Second part to that. All right. Second part to that. And I'm sorry, I got to use the King's English. I just can't say this no other way. With all these fucking gun clubs, both male and female black gun clubs, when all this shit pop off, like, where y'all at? Like, where y'all at? And when I say where y'all at, I don't mean y'all need to ride and show up and pull up armed. Although I saw a couple that did pull up armed and they was like, yeah, we exercising our right. But I'm saying, y'all can't collectively make a statement and put it online. We can't put a statement out to make the sisters feel a little bit comfortable. I mean, Somebody said, what do you mean, Griff? What do I mean? I mean, you know how you act when somebody back in the day felt your girl's ass and then you kind of got into a fight, or somebody disrespected your moms and you got into a fight or whatever, or women, how women act when someone call you out your name, whatever the fuck that is. Yeah, where's that energy at? Megan said the power's in numbers. I'm not gonna answer that question, Mr. Knock. Because I think if we ask that question, then we need to come up with an answer, and the answer lies within you. Because that's not the only formation. Why can't other people have a formation? So the question now becomes, where's your formation? Gear said that sick programming of self-hate, post-traumatic slave syndrome. They program us to love them whilst we hate one another. Familiarity breeds contempt. Wow. More so, of dancing with familiar rhythm may be less challenging than try to fight. No, you're absolutely correct. I'm saying, Frida Jackson, what's good with you? I'm just saying, I'm asking the questions. I'm just asking a question. I'm facilitating a conversation, that's all. Peace, man. What's up, man? Strictly for my ninjas. What's up? So I'm saying to you, if we're going to set in motion conflict resolution, then let's do it across the board. With black people, with white people, with our Asian cousins, our Mexican nephews and nieces and aunties. Let's do it right across the board, but start with yourself first. And if you're going to show up nonviolent for them, then show up nonviolent for us. What's wrong with that? And please, for the sake, please, I'm gonna say, is this in the scripture? For the sake of thy Lord, be patient. I think it's in the Quran. So for the sake of thy Lord, be patient. Don't call me trying to sound all pro-black, talking about when I sent you the link, there was none but white people on the link for the gun range. I had to tell this one sister, you know any black gun ranges? Help me out. Excuse me? If your feet are cold and it's cold outside and your socks got holes in them, but you don't, that's all you have. Don't you wear those until you can get you some new socks? Yeah. Professor Griff, please explain, educate us on what our view and our stance against xenophobia when you really don't see Asian. Well, my thing is we can't determine what they're going to do for us, all right, based on what we do for them. We need to be the people that who we are. We need to keep, and this is my explanation of it, okay? We are the mothers and fathers of civilization. Everyone is going to look to us, as they always do, either publicly or privately. They look to us. Excuse me, sir. Did you lock that door? Because where I'm sitting, I can't even get to my heat right now. So, no, I'm good. Leave it there. I'm good. You don't think the police should be defunded, but there definitely needs reform. What do you mean by defunded, Mr. John Watson? Now, don't get me wrong. Anybody that ever comes and have heard Professor Griff, y'all know I'm a realist. So don't come with no political correct bullshit with me. Just don't do it. If somebody had asked me before, do I think the police need to be defunded? I said we're not going to defund them because sometimes for some of these motherfuckers, you just need to call the goddamn cops. But I'm saying to you, it needs to be reformed, and some of that money needs to be allocated so we can take that money and we can institute the buffer between mental health situations and police, suicidal situations and police, um, um, uh, trafficking, children and police, just community policing sounds better for me. Last time I got pulled over, yeah, it was no drama. I didn't give him a reason to kick up any dust with me though. You understand what I'm saying? Because I teach people on what to do when you get pulled over, even before you see the complexion of the cop. Know what it is. So I am John Watson to a degree. I can rock with that. The tactics that no, seriously. There's some people that if I did not call the police on them or go to the court and get a restraining order or do and create a paper trail that led back to the courts, yeah, your brother, Professor Griff, probably be in handcuffs right now. Yeah. Okay, Quan, I can agree with you also. I think before I would go along with Mr. Watson's program, I would go with your program. Quan S said, nah, tear this whole motherfucking system down and start from scratch. Tear the whole shit down. Because it's built on racism, white supremacy. And it's interwoven into the mindset, the spirit, the training, and more than likely the outcome of racism, white supremacy. You're not going to undo that. Tear this motherfucker down and start all over again. Yep. Hashtag turn in your fucking badge. Shane would like this one. Greer said, I recall that an interview with Tupac in there, I recall what he said, that there should be a zone where it's safe for children to play. Yeah, paraphrasing, I agree. He says there should be a sane lane balance, and it feels like they may not have outlets. Okay, I see what you're saying. We had a code back in the day coming up because we knew the drug dealers and the drug dealers knew us. You understand what I'm saying? Don't sell that shit to children. Leave the kids alone. Don't sell that shit near the school. All right, you understand what I'm saying? And yeah, bro. Don't sell that shit to pregnant women. Yeah, there was a certain code, man. Now it's no code. Right. D. Marcellus, you're probably right, bro. You remember when the Panthers policed the black police back in the day? All fails, we might have to go to that. Organizations that are responsible, accountable to black people need to police our own neighborhoods. And trust me, if we police our own neighborhood, you're going to have a lot of people that's going to die, because the hood is like uncontrollable right now. I don't know where y'all live, but I'm in the A. These motherfuckers are off the chain. These motherfuckers are off the chain, man, for real. What? Hold on. Nah, this can't be real. I just received this. It's the white people, the white privilege card. Y'all think I'm playing? I just got this. Hold on. It's the white privilege card. The fucking white privileged card. Hold on. Can that focus? No. It can't focus. Y'all can't see it. This is the damn white privilege card. Member since birth, good through death. A white privilege card. Damn. This card holder name is Scott Free. In Birmingham, Birmingham is the home of the first 48. God damn. I hear you, sis. I'm just saying to you, collectively, we have to come up with something. Now, if y'all hear some undergirding of some talk about Professor Griff and some things that I wrote that's out there, I'm saying to you, on one hand, don't be surprised. But on the other hand, just know it's coming from here and here, but here first, and I'm just doing my part. So do your part. And I think the scripture says, so whosoever will, let him come. Whosoever will, let him come. I am closing the ranks, Quan, of people that I'm giving this training to. Everybody can't get it, man. Nah. No, we're gonna stop that. You said there's too many agents. No, there's a way to root out their agents. I can't say it on the air, but there's a way to root them out. Listen, family. Don't start training when you need to put the training into activation. You got to train before the thing happens, right or wrong. Come on, family. Let's get smart about this and be smart about this. All right. So back to the beginning. The George Floyd. Hold on. The U.S. Congress H.R. House Resolution Bill 7120. All right. George Floyd Justice in Policing Act of 2020. All right. We're following that to see whether or not, if the Republicans are going to relent and just kind of say, okay, we're going to pass it, and then they make it law. All right. I'm patiently waiting, because what's all the hoopla for if we're not going to get any tangibles? Am I right, Quan? Would this be considered one of the tangibles, Quan? No, Quan, you absolutely correct. I'll be in New Orleans in May, the end of May, doing a firearms training class. I'll be in Dallas at the end of June. And this Saturday, I will be in Atlanta All right, with Shaw Bates at the community center. All right, so family, if you're not gonna get the training from Professor Griff, get it from someone else. But the point is, get it. Do you think training should start with health? Simultaneously, we're gonna work on the health thing because you can't get healthy overnight. The health thing, the mental health thing, at the same time, yeah, we need to train. If you can't lift your own weight, do as many push-ups as your age, right there's a problem. I'm a $150. Can I lift a $150? Yeah. Can I do 60 push-ups? Yeah. Yo, man, if you set it up in Charlotte, I'll be there, man. I'm there. Give me a call a little bit later on. Text me. We'll make it happen. All right, so by any means necessary weekend workshop, family. All right, May 28th through the 30th, 2541 Washington Avenue, New Orleans. Myself and my good brother Lumumba. All right, he's doing the AR-15 class. I am doing the handgun class. All right, we're doing a meet and greet Friday, I believe. Saturday, Sunday, getting the class in. Sunday, we on the range, making it happen. All right, then I'm duplicating that and with Tricknology in Dallas, Texas in June. All right, May 1st in Atlanta, family. All right, and then May 15th in Marietta, Georgia. Let's get it in. Get in one of the classes. All right. All right, family, this is Professor Griff. It's been an interesting conversation. As always, I love y'all to life. Revolution is not an event, it's a process. And these are serious minds. For serious minds, seriously. All right? All right, fam. Peace. Greetings, this is Professor Griff, Public Enemy, instructor for the USCCA. Today, we're going to talk about safety, training, education, and legal protection. Join us out here on the range to get some training, get some education, most of all safety, and definitely if you have to use your firearm, some legal protection. Contact us. Simply go to www.professorgriff.me or www.seriousmindsinstitute.com for safety, training, education, and legal protection. All right? Professor Griff, Public Enemy, and I'll see y'all in class.
The Serious Minds Brain Tonic was created to sharpen the mind by protecting cells and increasing neurotransmitters associated with learning and memory. This is the Serious Minds Brain Tonic. The Resurrection Formula. This male reproductive tonic elixir is the resurrection you've been looking for. It is a stimulating sexual tonic with mild androgen-like effects that is nourishing to the reproductive system. You can order them at www.professorgriff.me and www.seriousmindsinstitute.com. Just call 678-557-2919. Your health is your wealth. Peace.